Good morning, welcome to another vlog. I am immersed in my duvet. I heard once someone call it a dovet and I've never forgotten that. Stuck with me for life. I'm starting all my vlogs in bed, it's just become a habit. And you guys seem to weirdly like it. I'm down for it, to be honest with you. Stay in bed for a little bit longer, I'll take it. I will take that. Thank you very much. So for today's video, a starter pack. Now I did this video about a year ago where I turn myself into a starter pack. I am obsessed with starter packs. I don't know what it is, but I just find them fascinating. I find it fascinating to see accumulation of those things. It's just aesthetically pleasing. It's a vibe. And last time I did it, everyone was like, oh my gosh, you know they're not real. You know that they're just fake. Like, that doesn't actually mean... And I was like, obviously, it's just a little bit of fun. Don't get offended, it's literally just a bit of fun. And then I found one that I was like, wow, this one actually speaks to my soul. I've never seen a starter pack that speaks to my soul as much as this one. So this one is the person who works at a bakery and spends all their money at Lush. Now, this girl, I would be working at a bakery and I do spend all my money on Lush products. I just thought it'd be fun to turn ourselves into the actual aesthetic there and do all the things so we can have a little like day out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have a Lush bath. Is that okay with you? Should we make it? You know what though, actually before we have a bath, I think I need breakfast. I'm so hungry this morning. As I said, I got loads of slippers for Christmas, but obviously because we're going to work in a bakery, it would just make no sense if I didn't wear my loafers. I was putting on the dressing gown because it's winter. I've been thinking about porridge a lot lately and I just like think about it when I shut my eyes. I think about a really good like peanut butter, chocolate, berries. But I just don't like porridge. But I can't stop thinking about it. I think they look so yummy and like wholesome and hearty. I just don't think I'll like it. So instead I've got something new to try. These squeaky bean vegan pancakes. My friend gave them to me. Thanks Faye if you're watching. And I've also got this vegan hazelnut cocoa spread from Aldi. So I'm gonna have like a Nutella pancake. Because let's be real, if you're a baker and the starter pack, I just checked my own spit, and the starter pack is for a baker, then I'm not being funny. Obviously you're gonna have a nice brekkie. You're not gonna scrimp and have a bowl of Kellogg's cornflakes. No tea, no shade to Kellogg's cornflakes. They have their time and their place. Oh, this is exciting. I can't wait for pancake day. I find it wild that other countries don't have pancake day. Okay, let's try this. Oh yeah. Sister always laughs at me because I always take so much time and care with my breakfasts, but I really like to make sure that I don't rush my breakfast. I just love breakfast. It's my favourite meal of the day. I'm gonna have some more pancakes, so. I have my brekkie, feeling fueled and ready to go. And now it's bath time. Now I'm actually not a morning bather. I don't like it. I think it reminds me of when I was in school and I used to be sick and I'd have a bath in the morning. Because we've got to use our Lush products. So this is currently the bath bomb state from Christmas. This is my sister's, my mum's and I's all mashed in together. I really want to use this one, but this isn't Lush. Always rinse your bath. Welcome to my bathtub routine. I just plug in like that. If you go to Lush after Christmas, all their Christmas stuff is half price. Why does this section remind me of Greg Wallace when he's in the factory and he's having to shout over all the machinery? Anyone else getting that vibe, or just me? It's the one time of year they do a sale. Lord, Santa bubble bar. Just going to that swirl into the bath, run it under, get some boobles in there. Very excited actually. I thought I wouldn't like this, but this isn't a Visco start pack. Here you can literally see my thought process evolve as I decide to turn on some candles for my bath. You can literally see the cogs whirring in my brain. I'm off. I made these candles. I got a little craft kit for Christmas. Like jelly candles with stones in. They're really cool. So I'm gonna put some candles on with my bath as I read. I haven't put my phone in because I'm really trying to not be on my phone as much this year. I'm on my phone way too much. I am aware. Okay, let's see how this burns and melts. Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna? Oh, that's what I anticipated. I will keep you updated on how he does. They're very, very tiny flames. Very, very, very tiny flames, but they're flipping cute. I'm gonna read my book in the bath have a good time. Look at the pretty bubbles. You don't get those sorts of bubbles with any old product. Lush, you rock. Candles update. How cute. Oh, cute. I've had a really great bath. An update on the candles. They're still, I mean, they're a bit bigger, but it's just so tiny. Makahini malahini. Poo! Why couldn't that have been the trend on TikTok? You know, like, people are like, bibbidi bobbidi, I go fresh off the runway. Couldn't it have been makahini malahini? Ooh, I wanna wacka 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 niki poo poo poo. Granted, this outfit isn't exactly like the one on the picture, but I'm not about to buy an outfit just for the sake of a video. I'm ready to go out, and obviously we have had to put the worm coat on because it's absolutely freezing outside. But we've got the Doc Martens on. We've got the full outfit. And obviously in one of the pictures, there was a hot chocolate. Now, unfortunately, Costa's hot chocolate is not dairy free. So we're gonna go to town and we're gonna get some supplies because we're also gonna do some baking. But also, I might try the new Costa vegan, or do I try the Cafe Nero? There are so many things I want to try, and I was going to try some nice food because they're like in a cafe with their book and their hot chocolate. So I was going to go to the cafe, obviously kind of hot chocolate. You'll see, we'll take you on the journey. Let's go together. Freezing outside. Let's check what the temperature is going to be. What do you think it's going to be? Oh, 6 degrees. I thought it was going to be colder than that. I've decided I think I might actually go for the all-day breakfast panini. Oh my gosh, the sun came through. That was clearly a sign to be like, get the breakfast panini. It's a shame that I can't drive and vlog, innit? I think that would be so much fun, but my tripods always break, so. Isn't it weird I'm moving right now? So, went to Costa, but unfortunately they didn't actually have the all-day breakfast panini, which was a bit of a bummer, but it's fine because they had the smoky ham and cheese one, so I got that. And I actually asked for a hot water, but I don't know why, I just hate correcting the person when I get my order and it's wrong. So I just had to sit there and have my cold water. I was so excited for hot water as well. But it's fine, we get over it. We still stayed hydrated, so it's absolutely fine. And verdict on the toasty was, it was quite good, but it still did have the vegan cheese coating, which like sticks to your teeth. I can't get away from it. It just follows me everywhere I go. But it was good and melty, I do have to say, and it did hit the spot. The only thing was the bottom of it wasn't toasted, so it was like half bread, half toast. But I don't think that's the toasties problem. I think that was, I don't know what that was actually. Continued having a little read, left the premises, and then I went to Morrison's. I'm in Morrison's now. I'm trying to find apple sauce, but I just don't think, it's not really a thing in the UK. I think it might be the baby food, I'm hoping. They didn't have any pure applesauce, they had apple and pear, so I just went for that. But why does baby food look so enticing? Do you know what I think about reverse parking? Short-term loss, long-term gain. Because in the moment, you know when you're doing it and you're like, there's those cars around, you get really stressed. I'm keeping everyone waiting. Then when you get back to your car, the joy of just pulling out. Got all the ingredients and I did but a few extra things, I can just always get it. I had to get these apple and pear baby foods. They had none, just plain apple. Something just flashed, I swear on my life. Paparazzi, be following me. Don't flatter yourself, sweetie, it was a car door opening. You won't believe it. Forgot to record me making the pie crust, but it's fine. We're back in the element. Basically, I've been wanting to make a pecan pie for honestly about 3 years. And I've never made one, and I just think I've never even consumed one. I've never had a pecan pie. Put my hands up, never. Me, never had a pecan pie. I just always wanted to make one, and in that starter pack, one of the things is pecan pie. Also, bought some ingredients for a fun new hot choc, so stick around for that. There's just so many things to accomplish here. You see that right there, that green thing? Parsley, in case you want to know. Oh, this coconut milk's not looking so funky Friday. Why is it like that? I think that's what people say about me. That is, I know it is. I don't even need to question that. Do you know what, I'm fine and thriving, so. I really kind of want to try and film one of those videos where it's like eating foods I've never tried before. But okay. Do you know what, guys? I wish you knew what teachers I had at school, because that is one thing, you know, when you're talking to your friends, and also I feel like I'm chatting to my friends on this YouTube channel, and you reminisce about your old teachers, don't you? You're like, oh my gosh, do you remember when XYZ? I can't do that because you're not familiar with my teachers, and I wish you were. Like, I wish I could be like, oh my gosh, do you remember when blank did blank? But I can't. Oh my word! That's a load of pecans. Pecan. That's like that game. Has anyone ever played that game? Pecan. 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 No one ever knows it when I'm talking about it. I'm not even going to describe it because then if you know the game, you know the game. A lot of the time I think about Zayn Malik and Gigi Hadid. I would love to have been there when Gigi Hadid met Zayn Malik's family. I feel like they've just lived very different lives. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Dancing with some bum, bum. Don't come here. Isn't it weird how every human likes doing different things? Like, I love baking so much, but so many people hate it. Get a load of that, Mr. Pecan. That does not look like it's gonna feel that. Hey, and it goes. The oven makes me feel like I've got a wind machine. In you go, sweetie. All good. So, we know our little baking starter pack queenie would not have any wastage. If you're in a bakery, like 101 is no wastage. You find a way to utilize that product. I remember in our exams at uni, I think there was like a percentage. If you had a certain amount of wastage over a certain percentage, you'd get like marked way down. So we have some mincemeat left from Christmas, and we have some of the pie crust left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this and make some more mini mince pies because I'm just really sad that Christmas is over. Also, change my slippers to my panda ones now because I just feel like it goes with the outfit more. Also, probably should have necklaces on, but also actually that's not true because bakers can't wear jewellery. Don't know why that's on the starter pack. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I hang my head in shame because I'm aware I should have been wearing this if I've got white on. What a fool! What a crazy fool! I do this thing when I'm filming videos where I just assume that people know what I'm talking about, but in this section I'm making a hot chocolate, and for some reason I just assume that you know that that's what I'm doing, apparently. I used to hate hot chocolates, fun fact. Now I actually quite like them. Do this. I wish I could do coffee art. I really do. It's a skill I wish I had in my life. When your friends come around, you make them a coffee, and then it's like a swan. They're like, wow, I didn't know you had that skill. And you'd be like, yes, sorry, do you want a coffee now as well then? Milk's frothed. Yeah, there's no way. This milk is so good and frothy. Look at that. Can you see how pillowy that is? This little guy. Oh my word. Let's try this hot chocolate. Grace, you've excelled yourself, quite frankly. That's so good. I'm in a really good mood today. You know, sometimes you're just not, and sometimes you are. I think that the pie is ready. So, oven, man! I probably should check more, but I only put it on for 25 minutes, and the mince pies are definitely done. So annoyed! Oh, it looks so good. There's a lot of pastry and not much. Here it is, Mr. Pecan pie. But you have to let it cool for 3 hours before you eat it. I'm really chuffed with that. Here's one I prepared earlier. Chuffed, absolutely. And I've got my great hot chocolate to hand, and I'm gonna continue reading my book, which is so good. It's a hot chocolate, Grace. You've nailed that. Our segment before we try the pecan pie is, for some reason there's keys in there. Everyone needs keys. Wouldn't really say that's part of the essential part of the starter pack. Also there's earrings, but we already established how I feel about the earring situation in the starter pack. These are my keys right here. I'm actually going to paint. This could be a big mistake. I'm gonna paint it because I feel like that's what my heart is desiring right now. I don't really know what design I'm gonna go for, but it's just something that don't try this at home if you're watching this, because I feel like it's the sort of thing that parents, even though I'm 22, my parents would be like, why have you done that? This is fun. This is so much fun, and you can make it personal. But is it gonna like not fit in the key thingy? I'm gonna do glitter. Let's do the copper. Let's do the rose gold glitter on top. Okay, I've painted one side, I'll let it dry. Do I do the copper first just to see? Why doesn't everyone paint their keys? Do you remember when everyone at school was getting like Winnie the Pooh keys? And I remember being like, Mum, please, can I get a fun key with like Dory on it? But they were so much more expensive. Look at that, that's only one side painted. Okay, it doesn't look that great on camera, but in real life. Okay, so we got the mint green on one side and the blue on the other. Ironically, I think everyone should paint their key ring. Just that little certain je ne sais quoi. Don't try this at home. Seriously, guys. How flipping cool is my new key? We're gonna have to do the other one to match. Yeah, I'm just making my dinner and then we're gonna have this baby for pudding. This is it, the taste test of the cinch. Hot water, have my dinner, all gravy baby. The thing is, I don't know what to compare it to because I've never had it before, have I? Just don't know what I'm judging it on. Oh, I really messed that up. Why did I not get a fish slice out?
Right, going.
Bye!
See ya.
And just like that. Another one bites the dust. I don't know what good pumpkin pie tastes like to compare it to. Pecan. Also never had pumpkin pie. I think it's good, but how am I to know? This could be the best pumpkin pie ever. I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know because you keep calling it a pumpkin pie, not a pecan pie. Jeepers.
Taste is subjective. I personally like the flavour. Good, well done. So I think we've accomplished everything on the person who works at a bakery and spends all their money at Lush starter pack. I think we've done that. I have so many more starter packs that are a little bit more interesting than, this is basically a day in the life actually, really, isn't it? It's not who I strive to be, because it is me. So if you want to see one that's the polar opposite of me, that's fun, isn't it? I'm gonna sit here and probably weigh my way through this whole pie, but it's fine. Get through it together. Everyone has their vices, do you know what I mean? Peace out.